everyone, this is Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California. I get paid once per month, and from time to time I like to share videos on the psychology of budgeting. If any of that is of interest to you, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm here to provide you with useful information, but mostly just to keep myself accountable because I am new at budgeting. I am now in I think on the 21st of August, I will be technically finished with my 8th month of budgeting. So I have been budgeting for less than 1 year, and I'm happy to have you all on my journey with me. So what I have here is my celebrations binder, which we are going to cash stuff today with $25. I also have something here for a story time to tell you. But before I get into that, just a reminder, I do have a Ko-fi shop, and everything on my Ko-fi shop is free. I'm never going to charge you anything on my Ko-fi shop. I'm just here to be a support to the budgeting community, especially for people like me who are new at budgeting. When you're new at budgeting, you probably don't have a lot of money to spend on, dashboards and all that sort of a thing. So having these types of challenges be for free is really helpful when you are new at budgeting and you're trying to, get used to things and have fun and give yourself challenges. So please go ahead and visit my Ko-fi shop. It is linked in the description below. Again, everything on my Ko-fi is free. I try to upload something new to my Ko-fi at least once a month. And I had this thought, like, how many times have you thought about, oh, I would like a new handbag or a new pair of shoes or a new fragrance or something like that. And then as you're thinking about it, you're like, you know what? I would rather take that money and put it in one of my binders. I would rather just keep the money and maybe save up for it later. Well, that's what these are for. So it says now you can feel like you spent your money on a new handbag. So go ahead and download these from my Ko-fi. They are for free. You're going to get 4 of them. And they are of the theme, now you can feel like you're spending your money toward those things. Okay, I also want to thank everyone that wished me a happy birthday. I really appreciate all the love that was given to me. We all don't really know each other except for through YouTube, so it's so heartwarming and so nice to think that, wherever we are all across the world or wherever we are, we're always wishing each other well and wishing each other the best, and it's so nice. So thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. Let me get on to what's going on in my life. So when I was on vacation for my birthday in Palm Springs, I had my girlfriends from junior high with me. I took them home. And then I had one overnight before I took my daughter back out to Palm Springs for the rest of the week out there. So that overnight, when I came back to pick up my daughter, I decided the very next morning, since I had cash stuffed $160 for my oil change, and yes, my car is persnickety and it needs that much money for an oil change, I asked my mechanic, go ahead and check my brakes because my brakes are squeaking now. And so he's like, okay, we'll check your brakes and we'll give you an estimate. Well, my front brake pads are donezo. He told me that they're down to like 25%, but even worse than that, my rotors are warped. And I said, well, can't you just sand down the rotors? Because sometimes you can do that. And he said, no, you're not going to want to do that because the amount of sanding to get them down is just, it's not even worth it anymore. You'd be right back to get new rotors. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to have to bite the bullet now because number one, it's embarrassing. Like when you pull up to a red light and your car's like, I can't stand that. And it's actually been doing that for I would say 4 months now, my car has been squeaking really badly. So this is the quote I got, and this is for everything: parts, labor, and tax is going to cost me $625.98 in the month of September. So, saying all that to say, I am going to kind of have a low month in terms of amount of money that I'll be cash stuffing, because a lot of my money is going to be going toward these new front brakes. And I'm the kind of person who will kind of put it off until I can afford to do it. And I know for sure I can afford to pull this trigger next month. And I'll tell you why in another video. I have a debt confession video coming up really soon, everyone. So that's going to be next month. So again, just hang in there, everybody. We're all doing our best. And yeah, we're all doing our best. But we're really here today because I'm going to be cash stuffing this celebrations binder. I think it was Sassy Beauty Budgets who on our video was like, I always put some money aside so I can cash stuff later on in the month because it's so much fun. And that's exactly how I am. I've been holding on to this money in this binder ever since July 31st. And today I think is like August, what's today? The 18th? Anyway, it's Saturday. And I'm finally ready to put a little bit of money into this binder. So if you're new here, this is my celebrations binder. Everything in here is all things celebrations for family. And I love this. This is one of the decorations I have in this binder. And everything in here is about family and celebrations, and a little bit about friends. But I have 13 categories. The categories are cards, my son's birthday, Valentine's Day, my daughter's birthday, Passover, Mother's Day, my mother's birthday, and all these are in order on the calendar. Memorial Day, my dad's birthday, Father's Day, 4th of July, my birthday, which is in August, Tanaka Farms, which is for October, Thanksgiving, Christmas, friends, gifts, and special occasions, eating out with family. All right. And today we're going to be stuffing 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. I don't do all 13 at the same time. Probably I will start to do that in the new year. But for now, I'm just going to concentrate on everything after my birthday. My birthday is over, so we're going to concentrate on October, November, December, gifts for friends for Christmas time, and eating out in case family members come into town or something like that. So let's start with Tanaka Farms. So Tanaka Farms is a really fun farm that we go to, and they have like a whole pumpkin picking, huge field of pumpkins and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And we just like to go there every October. And Tanaka Farms is getting $7. So let's do 5, 6, 7. Okay. So Tanaka Farms now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's $10 to park, and usually my daughter and I will split the parking fee. and then there's an entrance fee, and then you're going to want to spend money on like, you know, food and funnel cakes and stuff like that. It's really, really fun. So that's where we are with that. And we'll keep stuffing that until it's time to go in October. Next is going to be Thanksgiving. Oh, these are all sticking. Okay, and Thanksgiving is getting $4 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make all of these go in the same direction. All right. Not sure what's going to happen this Thanksgiving, but whatever happens, I'm usually responsible for buying and cooking up food. So right now we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13 for Thanksgiving. I'm not in charge of the entire menu. I'm just in charge of part of the menu. Let's go to Christmas. Let's see. Christmas is getting $4 also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Make sure these are all going in the same direction too. All right, so Christmas now has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. And I'm also saving using my self-ink card for Christmas, so there's plenty of other money coming for Christmas. Now, friends gifts. Gifts for my friends. Hasn't gotten any money until today, so we're gonna start cash stuffing for this today. And friends gifts gets $7 to start off with, so 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna start off friends gifts with $7. And then this is the sleepiest music I have on right now, but it's kind of my mood. It's kind of a mood, right? All right. And then last but not least, we have special occasions, dining out. So this is dining out with family when they come into town. I think my brother, my oldest brother and his wife are coming into town. I'm hoping my son also comes into town for Christmas. Whatever happens, I will have a little bit of money saved up. Special occasions gets the last $3 to start out with, and I think the more I know about what's gonna happen and who's coming into town around Christmas time, the more I'll be able to add a little bit more. Even though I already have a plan for how much is gonna go in here, I can always figure out a way to add a little bit more. All right, so that completes my celebrations binder for today. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Please visit my Ko-fi shop. Remember, everything there is for free, and I hope you enjoy it. And my next video is going to be one on psychology, and I do need to do my nails. I don't know if I'm going to do it at the same time. We'll see. But until next time, everybody, stay psyched for saving, and I'll see you later. Bye.